Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So today we have another MLM product we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about today Color Street. So if you would like to know all the good, the bad, everything that I have to say about them, then just please keep on watching. Alrighty guys, so a few weeks ago I was invited to a Color Street party by a good friend, and luckily I was just around the corner at her house. So the lady who was, selling this stuff, it's Color Street. So I was intrigued about it. I have heard about it. I've seen it like on Instagram, Facebook, and stuff like that people are just talking about it. So I was just like, you know what? I'm curious. At the time, I still had my nails on, but I had full intentions of taking them off and either getting them done or just letting my nails rest. And what I ended up doing was taking them off myself. And I was like, you know what? Let me try out, because I had bought a few because I wanted to use them, because I was like, the ones that I got were super duper cute colors. Like I'm wearing this color today. And then I think tomorrow I'm going to put on this like little purpley color, and then I even have a hollow. So like I said, a lot of cute stuff. So I was just like, you know what? I want to try it out and see if it works. Like I was like, you know what? I'm gonna support my friend, buy some stuff from her party so she can get some perks and stuff like that. So, I want to try it out. So I believe a few days after that party, I had took off my nails and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use the Color Street little nail polish strips. So to apply the nail strips, you have to make sure there's nothing completely on your nails. It actually comes with a tiny little, I want to say it's like a tiny little alcohol pad. And basically what you do is you clean your nail beds, make sure you push your cuticles back, and, make sure there's no dirt or particles on your nails. And basically what you do is that you get the little nail strips, and then you figure out, you kind of like what size works out best for you and stuff like that. She did say you can kind of stretch them out. The only thing that I had trouble stretching them out was that, once it kind of stuck, I don't want to have to like take it off and stick it back on, because once it sticks, it kind of like sticks on, but you can still kind of have a little bit of wiggle room. So that was my issue, was that if you guys can see, I hope you guys can see, but if you guys can see how there's like that gap in between, I wasn't able to like fully stretch it over. But if you're looking at them from just a frontal view, you don't really see anything. So that was my main thing. I was like, no, it's fine. Like, as long as like, you're not like looking at them and you're like, oh, like it's halfway over. And some of my nail buds are kind of weird. So I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's no big deal. That was one learning curve that I think that you probably will have when putting the strips on. She showed us how to do them and stuff like that, but like I couldn't physically like do them myself because I had nails on, but I kind of watched everyone else and then how she did it too. Then after you have them on, you kind of have to press them off, and then press them on, or you can use like a orange stick and kind of like smooth them on so that it adheres. And then you have to wait like 5-10 minutes, pretty much like it's like normal nail polish, because when you actually open this up, I noticed that it smelled like nail polish. Like if you open a nail polish and you smell it, it smells like that. That was the thing that I knew that was okay. Like it smells like nail polish, and it has the top coat and the color and the base coat all in one. So you have this still like nice shiny finish, which is really nice, because over after time when you're like washing and stuff like that, getting your hands into things, that kind of like that, sometimes that top coat or like that shine kind of fades away. So I did appreciate that it still had that nice like shine throughout the whole entire 2 weeks I've had them on. Had them on for 14 days, so pretty not that bad for 14 days. And they also come with this little stick, so when you are filing off the excess, you can use that excess piece to put on the other nail if it's long enough to put on a nail. So that's kind of an also good thing too, is that you can get maybe about like 2 wears out of it, so that you can get a little bit of your money's worth. Because the sets are for the just like plain sets are $11. The glitters with like these ones are $12, and then the pedicures are $13. So they're not super duper expensive. I will say they're probably like on the like higher end, like say if you bought like OPI nail polish, or even like maybe even SE nail polish, they're about like, I would say like on the higher end of the spectrum of a nail polish. So if you can get at least 2 wears out of it, I think it's kind of worth it, because you can probably wear this out for like the whole entire month if you really want to prolong it. I kind of do wish it did came with the orange stick so that you can kind of help push it down, because I think with that, especially with getting around the cuticles, because you don't want to have the sticker touching the cuticle, because that's skin and it's going to lift off. So when you're applying it, you can't get too close to like your cuticles, because it, like I said, there's that little extra piece right there, which I probably need my cuticles done, but I've been trying to keep keep that nice and moisturized with some cuticle oil. So that is one thing that I will say that I did use during this time, and it did not affect like it lifting or anything like that. So if you are using some type of cuticle oil or make lotion and stuff like that, it did not affect it, and none of it like peeled up. Like literally you have to sit there and pick it off yourself, because there was a couple pieces that I picked off and it took me a minute to pick it off because I was bored, and this is not going to come off just by itself. And then to take these off, you can use like some acetone or some nail polish remover. The one downside that I will say, and I don't know if it was just me, I didn't take all off the gel or like the whatever was on my nails, not the gel, the tip of the nail that I had on my nail bed. I did notice that it was bumpy. So like when I put them on, they were kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? They were like bumpy, and they weren't like as smooth as I like have seen them be put on. So that's why I'm just like, like I don't know if like it's just my nails. Like I said, my nails, they just need to grow, and they need some TLC. So that's the only like downfall. I will say that if you have something on your nails and you don't completely get it off, you will have some kind of like texture underneath it. Now I don't know if it'll look different with like the glitters, but I will say with the mattes, if you get something underneath there, you will see it onto the top. So that's one thing that to consider. So like I mentioned before, I wanted to have these on because like I said, my nails are brittle. So the first, I will say 5 days, everything was good, all good. Then I started to notice that they started cracking. So I don't know if you guys can see, but I will have photos too, so you guys can see a little bit more closer up. But the actual like sticker nail strip started cracking, and I was just like, oh my god, like what's going on? And then I was realizing, I think it's starting to crack because my nail beds were bending, and so where that part where it was cracked, that's where it was bending. So if anyone has experiences, or if like you don't have brittle nails, let me know, because I don't know if that's just, like I said, that's probably just me. I'm gonna say that it's just me, that because my nails are brittle and those parts are bending, that that's why it's kind of been cracking. But even though it's been cracking, it has not lifted off. So this is something that I probably will continue to use. Like I said, whenever like I want to give myself a break, or I just don't have the time to get my nails done, that this is something like in between that I can use. Now, will this be something that I will like start doing? We'll do like for now on and no more nails? Probably not. I do love having like my fake nails, and I know some of you guys were like, I've seen comments, this is like a while ago, but like my nails were crazy and they're too long and they're distracting, but I just like them, and it just like, I'm like this, and I'm like, even though I'm like trying to like, I always talk with my hands, but I always like having like long nails. I like having like just the look of them, and they look nice. Now I know MLMs kind of have a bad rap, but I will say that this is something like I will continue to support and will buy into the future, because like I said, I think certain things you kind of have to try out just to really see if you really do like it. And I'm kind of glad that I went to it and kind of really saw like how to, like what it is, how to apply it and all of that, because there's just sometimes when you see other people's opinions, or you're just seeing certain things, and it's like, for me, I have to kind of see for myself. And even though it might burn me, and I just have to like experience it to understand that, okay, for me, it didn't work out, and this is why. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of Color Street? Have you tried it out? Will you try it out and maybe give it a chance? Let me know. But that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe to my channel down below if you haven't already, and give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll catch y'all in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.